Hehe, horsey go brrr. I suddenly have the urge to go build something. Hey everyone, it's your boy Froggy Friend. I've been feeling a little bit inspired lately to start building, so I had this idea for the next part of my island, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. As you know, my island is an Over the Garden Wall inspired island, and I plan to dedicate one area of my island to each episode of Over the Garden Wall, starting with the prologue called Tome of the Unknown. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Here are some screenshots of Tome of the Unknown. As you can see, it's a very open area near a farm in the middle of a wheat or cornfield. And you see there's a gazebo there, 2 round tables, some street lamps, and then hay or straw on the floor. It's a really, really simple area. So this is what we're going to be doing today. Okay, now that you have some context, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is start with the gazebo, since I think that's the most central aspect of the scenery in this particular episode, so we'll start with that. I had a few trial and error moments because I wasn't really sure how I wanted to shape the gazebo using the stalls, whether I wanted to be blocked off at the front or blocked off at the back, so you'll see me trying different things out. I feel that trial and error is a really helpful thing to do when building because you get to try out different things, see what works for you. Because personally for me, the first build is never satisfactory, I'm not really happy with my first time. So doing trial and error, mixing and matching, and seeing what works has helped me figure out what I don't like and what I do like. And you'll see that a lot in this episode. I'm just testing things out, and I think that's just all part of the process. Although the brown of the wood of the custom design and the white of the stall don't really mix well together, I tried to emulate what the gazebo looked like in the episode, where they had white stalls and then the thatched roof at the top was brown, so I wanted to try to get close to that design. Also, I know in the episode they have a double bass, not a cello, but because there's no double bass in the game, I just chose a cello because it looks kind of similar. I also don't like the white color of the cello, but I don't have the natural wood color, so I have to wait till I get my hands on that to replace the white cello. For every part of the island that represents an episode of Over the Garden Wall, I'll be putting a sign that features a significant moment or character from that episode. In this case, I made John Crops, the singing vegetable man from Tome of the Unknown. The second most prominent thing to me about the setting of Tome of the Unknown is the wheat farm that surrounds the gazebo area, so this is what I'm going to do next. I thought it would be a little too repetitive if I just used the Turkey Day furniture by itself over and over again, so in order to mix things up and diversify the area, I used the straw fence and then some hay beds. I'm putting the Scarecrow down for 2 reasons. 1, to of course protect our crops, and 2, because there was a Scarecrow that played a very important role in this episode. For the sake of avoiding spoilers, I won't say anything more than that. I would have loved to put actual hay or straw flooring down, but since I couldn't find a custom design that really looked like hay, and I don't really know how to make custom designs, I just went with the regular dirt path design that I already have. putting these designs down because I felt the area was a little too plain, but then you'll see I quickly realize that it's too cluttered and I go back and erase everything. After putting everything down, I realized that it just was not working for me. Remember how I said something about trial and error? Yeah, I take everything apart and I redo this entire area. I really was not digging how the snow looked like. I really don't like the colors and how it affected this area. And although the dirt path is really cute, it wasn't doing enough to save this area. So after destroying everything, I went back and covered the entire area with the in-game light dirt path. Once I finished covering everything with the light dirt path, I went in to finish the outer accents of the area, such as the bushes right here. I really loved how the corral fencing looked with the trees, so I used it to block off this area. Because I intend for my island to flow in a certain order, I want to make sure no parts are skipped by accident when or if I release a dream address, or if I have island tours. Another symbolic object on my island are the train tracks. This is an homage to the song from the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack called Old Black Train, which is actually one of my favorite songs ever. There's a train in the series as well, but like with the Scarecrow symbolism, I won't say more than that just because I don't want to spoil anything. So once again, I'm starting with rebuilding the gazebo first. Instead of having a stone floor, I'm putting down this wood design instead. There's nothing too different with the wheat farm except for the placement of the objects. I also decided to put the hay beds on the side to make it look like it's excess hay that needs to be stored somewhere else. I know that it's a little too close to the water, but we can pretend that the hay is securely fastened. I'm placing the dirt custom design down again, but this time making it one big clump instead of separate pieces. Like my speed build for Sly's house, I imagine that this area is used more often, probably for dancing and merrymaking. In terms of furnishing, I'm keeping things relatively simple. I could be a little bit more creative with the furniture, but I want to keep it as close to the reference as possible for the time being. It may not be as aesthetically pleasing as my other builds, but as long as the accuracy is there, it's fine by me. So this is it! Here's the wheat farm, the merrymaking area, and the gazebo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you want to help my channel, leave a comment, like, and even subscribe. By doing this, it'll tell YouTube to link my videos with other Animal Crossing videos if you're an avid Animal Crossing viewer. Before I forget, if you haven't already, come check out our Discord server. I left a link in the description below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!